Unemployment solution. Unemployment is the product of lack of effective demand. More specifically, it is a situation where supply is more than the demand for goods and services in the economy. It may be simply said that there is overproduction. It may be said that it is a situation where demand is less than the supply. The following diagram will explain the situation. We have seen x axis and y axis, and also we have plotted supply curve is 45-degree angled straight line, and demand curve is the from O to O to Q, O to Q, and O to P at point P. Supply equals demand, where goods and services supplied in the economy, the same is demanded. This is the point, that is P, where production remains low and demand is low, which may be stated that low level of equilibrium, which may cause people's demand where poor, so that suppliers adjust it with poor demand, or it may be a consequence of low production and people are contented with low production. Later on, at point Q, producers produce more as they thought that there was huge unsatisfied demand. As production, that is supply, increases with higher expectation of the producers, there is no correspondence to demand. People have no sufficient income to purchase more of the available produce in the market. At point Q, the situation is such where demand falls short of supply. Our present position is the same. Unemployment is the byproduct of lack of demand, which falls short of supply. When there is overproduction, producers do not endeavor to produce more, hence less number of workers are required in the production process. Ultimately, existing employees may be reduced or do not rise at all. On the other hand, labor force will go on increasing as population increases. This is the situation which can be explained the cause of unemployment. The situation can be reversed by raising purchasing power of the people, which in turn will cause more and more demand in the economy, and it will equilibrate the economy where demand will be equal to supply, or inversely supply will be equal to demand. This cannot be done by the private sector. It has to be initiated by the government. Government has to take a gigantic task by pumping the working pumping money, that is purchasing power, to the working class of population so that they can purchase more of hitherto unsold goods and goods, and purchase will continue further. Once a big push is given in the economy, that will create a multiplier effect on the production, and it solves or correct the situation automatically. OP, that is the initial equilibrium, which is the low level equilibrium. OQ is the equilibrium at higher level of production. Thank you watching.